Hi, my name is Charisse. I go online by the name of Denkai from denkaizines.com, and welcome to my January update. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. It's like the 18th now, so I am technically 18 days late. But never mind, You don't care? Well, I'm sure you do. God damn it, where is it? Yeah, I'm a little bit late. Sorry about that. I was planning on doing it before I went to a stitch retreat. My first ever stitch retreat. Yay! So I went there and I was planning on doing one before. Excuse me, and Mike was like, you should just do one afterwards. You'd have loads more stitching done. Thanks, Mike. So I was going to do it afterwards, and that was last weekend when I came back, and then half term literally just hit me like smacked in the face, like half term, you've got a kid, you can't do anything. Well, you can do things, you can do the park and the trampolining and the swimming and all that stuff kids like, but you can't actually do any stitching. Damn. Right. Oh, I wanted to tell you a bit about the retreat. So if you haven't been on a retreat before, a cross stitch retreat, you should so go on one. It was my first ever stitchy retreat and I loved it, absolutely loved it. We went to, well, when I say we, it's the royal we, just me, we went to a hotel, don't you know? It was gorgeous, really nice hotel. I went to the Mad Stitchers retreat, the one that was just held in February, and that was organised by Mags and MJ, so thank you so much for organising that. And I'll put a link below to the Facebook group if you want to join. It was originally for Hades, but now it's just like, you stitch whatever you want, we don't care. And it's wonderful, it's so nice, and you think, I don't know anyone, what am I going to do, what am I going to say? It doesn't matter, it literally does not matter. Quite a few, hello to my table stitchy peeps, the new because MJ kind of put all the new people who'd never been before to a retreat together, so we were all kind of chatting, and a couple of the ladies bought wine, lots of wine, so don't worry, it gets chatty. But no, it's nice because everyone's got something in common. Everyone's got, you know, we're all there to cross stitch, and we're all, you know, like to see each other's charts and whips and how you're getting on and things like that. Some people just, oh God, some of the things they're stitching, just like, that's beautiful. One woman literally had a piece of fabric and it was the length of her and the width again, and it was just like, it was like this black and white piece, and I was just amazed at it. And someone else was doing the Van Gogh, you know, the swirly starry night. Beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, so everyone kind of goes around and sees what everyone else is stitching and things like that, if you want to. Everyone gets chatting. It's just really nice, really nice. Yes, you should definitely go. But a shout out to, obviously I was shouted out to my stitch people on my table. It was lovely to meet you. My breakfast buddies, Jennifer and Maggie, who I had breakfast with a couple of times, they were really nice, and it was so nice. They're like, I watch your Flosstube, and I was just like, oh, thank you. It was so nice to actually meet someone who watches the Flosstube videos you make. It was really nice. And Maggie has excellent taste. She's my glasses twin. We literally have identical glasses. Yeah, good taste. Who else? Oh, the very pregnant and superhero loving Natalie, who was so nice and so funny. She was just lovely. And I went to see Black Panther. It's amazing. You should go see it. Who else? Oh, Sam at Chromatic Alchemy. I don't actually know if she watches Flosstube videos, but she brought all of her fabric, well, a big selection of her fabrics, and I'll get around to that later when I hit the haul bucket. A bucket of haul. Yeah, but it is like 16 weeks, it is like 6 weeks since the last time I did an update, so it's not that bad, right? But no, Sam brought some of her fabrics and stuff, so I did partake in the buying of the fabrics. Who else? Oh, Jackie Cole, who I bought some. People sometimes sell things like they bring a bit of the stash that they don't want or they're not going to stitch, and put it on the table. Excuse me. And people have like the names on it and a price, and if you want it, then you'll kind of go and then buy it from them, which was really good. And I got an amazing chart. So, I'll show you that later. And the same for Shelley. And Shelley actually stayed an extra night, the same as me. So she was my tea buddy as well. So I bought a lovely little mirror thing off her. So I'll get to them later. I can't wait to hit the haul. Right. Oh, and a shout out to Crafty Shazza and Mary, who were lovely and stopped by and said hello and that they watch my videos. So it's lovely to meet you two as well. Right, less of the nattering and I'll turn my little notes around. More to the actual stitching. So I'll give you a little update, shall I? Which is why you'll, you know, stop talking, just show us your stitching. Here you go. This is something that I've started. You've not seen this before. I don't think you've seen this before. I'm sorry if you have. This is a really big piece of paper. This is the Modern Folk Embroidery Mystery Cell, 4 Seasons, A Primitive Quaker Year, Part 1, January. There's a bit of light on that. I apologise. I've got my little lights on so you can see things. Isn't that nice? Oh, yes, I did, because I spoke about the reindeer that looked like it was on speed. With the antlers. So I've done some of that. There is one tiny section. Get the chart off. I always do have the chart and then I highlight. There is one tiny section which may or may not need frogging. Do not judge me. I haven't done it yet. I really hate frogging. When it comes to a bit that I have to frog and I'm just like, oh, fuck's sake. And then I literally just put it in the whip bin. Which is awful, because then when you get it out of the whip bin, you have to then frog the bit before you even start again. Anyway, I'll just show you it, shall I? That is it, where I'm up to so far. Let's see if I can get there side by side. There we go, just started that. I've done mine in green. Obviously the bit that needs frogging, which you can't tell, is just a little bit there. There's only a few stitches, so it won't be that bad. I like stitching this, but for only really short periods of time. I don't know. Actually, really, who knew? But I actually like changing the floss. You know, switching it up. One colour. It's nice. It makes a gorgeous pattern. But yeah, I think I might just have to limit this to like half an hour a day or a little section a day or something. Because after a while I was just like, oh, green? Really? Seriously? So, that is that. Roll it up as I do. I'm so bad. I literally just abuse my whips. I'm just like roll the fabric, shove it in there, in the bag, dump it in the box. Right, next. This is one that I did a little bit more on the retreat because I haven't had this open in a while. Take it off the Q-snaps. Get this out. This is the Mind Cell, the Stitch Rovia cell, and they're doing it for Mind, for the charity. It's Quotes to Live By. It's in lots of different pieces. All of the pieces are completely out. I'll show you. In fact, let me get a board if I can. And get my little magnet board. What to do? There we go. Quotes to Live By. So obviously it's in different sections. That's one section, and then the other one's released. The bit that I did, the bit that's new, is the bit at the bottom, the irreplaceable and different. It actually says, let me get it out so I can show you. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. And that was a quote by Coco Chanel. So there we go. I just did that. I did different colours for it. I kind of put in the different, which was Carry On Water Lilies, because I love them and they feel so soft. And I used Peacock at the bottom for that different. So I kind of changed it up with lots of colours on the Peacock. There is the dark purple on there, and then if you can see, there's a little light purple, which is supposed to be like kind of like a light highlight on the side of the colour, maybe to give it a bit more depth. I don't like that purple. I'm going to lighten it up. I think it makes it too blocky of purple. Oh, something else, I've got a frog. There's like something to frog on everything, isn't there? Anyway, that is that. Let me take that shredder off there. That is that. So a little bit more on that. little bit. Right over there. I'm going to put this two snap back together. No, I'm not. That's well noisy. So, I've done that. Shove that back in the bag. Now my next two whips. We'll do this one first. This one is my Mirabilia, because I love my mermaids. My Mirabilia mermaids. Let me just get the little board out. You got a sneaky peek there, didn't you? Right. This is oh, it's falling down. Renaissance mermaid. I will get you the little sheet thing, which tells you how she's supposed to look. That just let me. There we go. You can see now. That is how she's supposed to look. There we go. How nice. I love all the hairs, the little tendrils. Sweet. And there's like just beads missing off there now. But no, you can't see on there. I haven't started on the beads on this one. One thing I don't like, I definitely don't like, is the skin. Don't like the skin. I decided on this. This is, the fabric is Tropical Lagoon by Crafty Kitten. Lovely, lovely coloured fabric. Lovely coloured fabric. But I think as I'm getting more used to kind of stitching the mermaids and kind of experiencing sewing on lots of other fabrics and things, I don't like linen. I don't like the slubs. I think they're called slubs. I could have sworn Helen on my table says they're called slubs. You know, the little fat little bits you get in the thread. Let me try and find one. I don't know if you can see. It's all nice and neat, and then there's like a big ball of fabric in like the just kind of goes like oh and I think it's called a slub, or maybe a slug, somewhere, I don't know. But yes, I don't like stitching on linen. I like even weaves. Right, it's all nice and even. And I really don't like skin. I think it comes to the light colours. Look at the skin. I don't like it. I'm not very happy with it. I like all of the blues, and the blacks are okay. A little bit of, well, dark browns. A little bit of see-through, but not that bad. But, get real close then. I don't like the lighter ones. I don't. The stitches look less perfect the lighter they are, and I just, I don't know. Just maybe I should just do like 1/1 for them. I don't know. Right, let's put this away. I'll try and take a bit more care because I absolutely love this one. It's still get shoved in. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I have to put it all together, otherwise that's it. I'll just have it all over the craftery. Okay, the last and final, not the last and final whip, I did something else. Do I have it? I'll pause it and I'll be back. I've lost it. I've lost my whip again. So bad, I know. Again, I've lost another one of my whips. It was the eye. The one that was really good. And I did a little bit of it for a few hours. Got a little bit more of the confetti done. But it looks really good. It's starting to look really good. I'll try and find it. Hopefully I didn't leave it somewhere at the hotel. I don't think so. Anyway, we shall see. I'll definitely put it in my bag. Definitely. Right, this is one of my favourite ones at the minute. Here we go. I think you've seen this a lot because I post this a lot on, if you're on Instagram. This is, you can see all the beading on it and stuff. This is Bluebird's Princess by Mirabilia. Scrolling. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? And I did all of this side. That took a whole day. I am not lying, a whole day. Jesus. And I like literally was stitching nearly all the time. So yeah, starting to look really good. Let me get you the little sheet, the little picture. You can see. How nice is that? I love it. Then I've got a body to do and a hair again with the skin. You see the skin? That's 1/1, which I think I like better and how it looks, but I don't like doing it better. But we'll see. Someone did say instead of doing 1/1 and double crossing your stitches, like doing both halves of the stitch, have 2 threads over one and just do one as in your top stitch. So we'll see. Might like that a bit better because it is like the crossing over bit that is just like, oh, which bloody hole am I in now? Which is less of a problem if you're just doing the one stitch. So yeah, like that. Oh, and I love my little stiletto needle binder. Love it. So that is her. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she gorgeous? Love it, love it. Right, those are my whips. Let me put this away. Oh, she's gonna look beautiful. Oh, and that is, the fabric is tropical, no it's not tropical, it is Flotsam and Jetsam by Chromatic Alchemy. And I have 32 count for that one, which was like a bit, Oh, I had to have my glasses on and a light on to see the little holes, and I think I'm gonna have to get a magnifier. I know, I am 36, nearly 37, and the time has come. Glasses won't cut it anymore. I need a magnifier for crossing. Never mind, you know. I suppose as long as you can see. I was going to say something dirty along the lines of I suppose you can get it in the hole, but I'm gonna bypass the dirtiness today, if you don't mind. Right, haul. Oh, news. I've got a little section. I have notes. News section, just to update you in case you don't know. Lizzie Kate is the lady who designs Lizzie Kate is retiring all of the charts and things, so if there are any Lizzie Kate charts that you like, I suggest you order them now because the shops will stop being restocked after the 31st of March. They're not going to kind of restock them anymore, so shops will only have what they have at that point and they can't reorder. So if you want any, just to say, get in there and get it quick. I myself have ordered 3, although one I intend to either stitch for Mike or give to Mike to stitch, so to improve his stash. But I'll show you that when it arrives. And there's 2 others, which she said they're going to be back in stock, so fingers crossed she gets them before she can't get them anymore. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Secondly, the new Mirabilia is out. Sun Goddess, Mike, if you would put a picture up. Bling. And you can see how lovely that is. I would like to stitch it. I would also like to stitch Gypsy Queen, so that one's going to join the very long list of all the mirrors that I would like to stitch. Right. Haul. I hope you sat down for this. 6 weeks, people. 6 weeks. That's how long this is. It's not just going out and getting it. Oh, first of all, this is a project bag. How gorgeous is this? And I got this. Inside, just plain white, but lovely lined. Project bag. I got this from Marie Celeste Stitches, and she buys my needle minders from denkaidesigns.com. So she buys my needle minders, and I love her project bags. So we arranged a crafty stitchy exchange. So I made needle minders for her and she made a project bag for me, which I thought was really nice. That it was, you know, exchanging handmade crafty goods. Yes, 2 thumbs fresh. I like it. And I absolutely love the colours. Love the colours. So this is going to be something very special in there because it's beautiful. So thank you for that, my darling. Oh, I'm putting this in haul, but it's a bit of a yay. I won the raffle at the Stitch Retreat. There was a raffle. I did win the raffle 3 times. I was very lucky. Um, I got this £20 Lakeside voucher, which I will be using to kit up something else. I'll show you. And there was another voucher in there as well, and then some chocolates. So I was really lucky. But no, all the money raised, people kind of brought in donations of anything really for the raffle. There was a couple of vouchers. There was also, I think Sam put a fabric in. I think it was Marnie who was there selling flosses. She put some in. She put vouchers in. I put a couple of needle minder sets in. People put chocolates in, and I think there was a couple of kits and wine and a couple of other little bits that people were just donated to the raffle. People bought raffle tickets, and then they were kind of drawn out, and then all the profits went to the local dog and cat charity, which I was just, oh, that was really nice. And I was really pleased, obviously, because I won! Yay! So I'll be using that £20 voucher. Right. Oh. We have a meter. This is from Sam at Chromatic Alchemy. She was there selling just some plain Magic Guide fabric. If you don't know what Magic Guide fabric is, you stitch on it and it has little grid lines. They're usually like 10 holes apart, and you stitch on it and use those guides as a kind of a guide essentially. And then once you've finished, you wash it, or you soak it in warm water, or wash it in warm water, whichever you prefer. And the little guides, the little grey lines or red lines sometimes, will disappear, and then it'll be just like they were there in the first place. So I got a meter of 25 count even weave. Not sure what I'm going to use that for. I did think hay, but then I thought no, I prefer 18 count Ada for hay, but I will use that for something. I will. Next is, if you can see this, oh, that's a lovely little reflection gone there. I don't know how it words are hard. Chromatic Alchemy, this is Tempest, 28 count Brittany Lugana. The sizes that I get for all my fabrics are 18 by 26 inches, I mean, because I like them big. And I can fit a Mirabilia on them, so there we go. That is Tempest. You can see that? This one is Persephone. It is 28 count Brittany Lugana. Lovely. It's like bluey with some purples in. And I do have a really nice mirror fairy. I don't normally do fairies, but I have a really nice mirror fairy to put in that. Where's my mirror fairy chart? Because that should be here. Oh no. I'll try and find it. This is Nox 32 count Murano. That is just really dark. There's like a little, oh, there you go. You see some kind of lighter, it's like a dark midnight sky, doesn't it? And this is Al's Dark Magic 28 count Brittany Lugana. Like shades of purple. Yep. There you go. That is that. So some lovely fabrics. Thank you Chromatic Alchemy for enabling me to spend all my pennies. Right, next we have Table 4 Shirley Miller. This is from her stash, and it is Shimmering Mermaid by Laura Corbett, and she sold it to me. It was a complete kit, and she said she's never going to get around to this, and I bought it from her. I like the greens and I like the purples. I don't think they should go together. I think it should be either a purple mermaid or a green mermaid. I don't think the two mesh, but that's just me and I'm fussy. So I thought, oh, that might be quite nice for a little conversion. I might try my luck and see how I do. So we've got that. So thank you Shirley Miller. She was lovely, so lovely. And I got these two from Jackie Cole. Ink circles. That is really cute. And Mike actually said, I really like that, so I think I will give that to Mike. But I thought it was really nice. These are little stags and antlers. Again, antlers with the speeding antlers at the bottom. What is up with that? Antlers on crack. And this, she told me about this. I've been wanting this chart for ages. And there is a lady on Etsy who sells it. This is the Book of Spells, and this is The Good Housewife, or Housewife. And that is company or a lady who used to make cross-stitch charts years and years ago. I'm talking like 100 years ago plus. And this is a copy of one of her cross-stitch. She used to sell her charts in books, and you could like tear out the chart that you wanted. Yeah, this is Book of Spells, and I think it's great. I'm gonna have to obviously buy some orange fabric to go underneath it, but yes, I'll show that. It says, ghouls, fairies, bats and owls hear their ghastly shrieks and howls, while the night is cold and chill, witches wander for that will. That's like Halloween stitching. So yes, a Book of Spells. And yeah, it's a copy. It is a copy. I presume, well I would hope that she can do that with the copyright and stuff. But she sells them on Etsy, and I was just like, that's a lot better. The original chart of this, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of pounds to buy it. And Jackie Cole sold me it, I think, for like £4 or £5. Thanks, Jackie. Mwah! Lovely. But yes, you can buy it on Etsy. This is just a copy that she had. I will link you the woman on Etsy who sells them. There was, I could have sworn somewhere, there was two, or maybe three. Was it 2 or 3? It was 3. 3 Mirabilia patterns that I bought for someone as well. Just hang on a second. Okay, I've just found the original haul pile with a few more bits in. I admit I may have OTT'd the haul this month and a half. May have gone over, but Stitch Retreat and fabric and lots of pretty things. Okay, at the beginning of January, this is with January Christmas money that people gave me for Christmas, because people say, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, stitchy stuff, and they're like, oh, I'll give you some money and you can buy your stitchy stuff. How hard is it to just, well, buy stitchy stuff, but then they won't buy the stuff that I want anyway, so I suppose I should be grateful and not look a gift horse in the mouth. Anyway, with my Christmas stitching money, I bought Little House Needleworks, and this is like a little coffee menu. I'm trying to get it so you don't have the little shine. You get a little coffee menu. Coffee! And that is a latte, mocha, espresso, dark roast, hazelnut, vanilla, cappuccino and Irish cream. Oh, I love a little shot of vanilla, a little shot of hazelnut in my coffee. And joy! Like country cottage needleworks. Looks backwards for me, but I'm presuming it's not for you. This is Ornamental Joy. I saw someone who stitched this, and it was stitched so beautifully and looked so gorgeous. I literally, I know you've done it. You've done it yourselves, admit it. You've seen something on Flosstube or on Facebook, and you thought, oh my god, that's awesome. And you've literally right then and there gone and bought it. You know you have. You know you have. I'm not the only one. I was enabled. Technically, it's not my fault. It was their fault. Their fault for linking it. Not my fault. Anyway, as I said, someone was offloading from Stash some Nora Corbetts. And I got in there real quick and scooped them up. Because I love new eras. I think they're about £8 each. I didn't think it was that bad. You can pay like between £10 and £16 online. So this one is called Silver Moon Tea. That's been out. I don't normally buy charts from people. I normally like to buy new charts, and I don't normally, because I don't like, I think if someone's made something or produced something or designed something, this is my personal point of view, that when you buy their chart, presume it's not ridiculously expensive, but when you buy their chart, you're buying for their art, essentially. I don't like normally to buy things from people that people have opened, but she said it's got marks on, but I haven't used it, so that's fine. So yeah, this is that. That's Silver Moon Tea by Nora Corbett. And this one is Water Lily. And this one, which I said I had a fairy, which I think I will put on, can you see that? Persephone. Is this one, Pansy. And thinking about it, Kay, I'll put a link to Kay's Flosstube channel. She loves pansies. I don't know if she's ever stitched that, but she loves pansies. There we go. That is all haul. I swear. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else? Oh! No, that's not all the haul. Oh. That's not, I really don't want to... See, it must have been really bad. Oh. Hang on a second, I've got an alarm going. Sorry about that. Right, my last two pieces of haul are... Paid had a sale on, so I bought, it's half price. I bought Heaven and Earth Designs Coloris, and I've copied that to put with the pants. Isn't that gorgeous? So I will use my Lakeside Needlecraft and buy some fabric for that. The second one is Atlantis Story Keep, and that is by Michelle Theatre, Atlantis Story Keep. Oh, artwork by Selena Finesse. That's a little story keep once. It's real thin but long. That's it. No more haul. I've finished. Promise. Right, I'm going to tell you a joke. I don't know if you've heard it before, but I love it. How do you piss off Lady Gaga? Poker face. You get it? Poker face. There you go. That is it. Flosstube update. I will see you all at the end of February, where hopefully I would have stitched something, because it is like 2 weeks time. Oh god, it's 10 days. I better get stitching. Like balls. So yes, I will see you next time. See you later. Bye. Oh, I'm recording. Just fix my bra. Please don't put that in bloopers. No one wants to see that. Right. Right. Remove this. Put this away. Have I got? Oh, this is shadow. God, it was a shadow. It looks like I've got mascara all over my nose. You're gonna have to cut that bit out. It's got mascara all over my nose. Ah. Right.